You may have noticed that we're seeing a little bit of a battle between Pope Leo and the Roman Catholic Church and Donald Trump and JD Vance and the American political leadership right now. Pope Leo has said, I have no fear either of the Trump administration nor of speaking out loudly about the message of the gospel, which is what I am here to do and what the church is here to do. He's also been very clear that the message of the gospel is about peacemaking, not war, and he's been highly critical of US military action in Iran in particular. One of the things at the heart of this debate is what is the role of religious figures and religion in general in politics. And JD Vance gave us all a bit of a heads up when he said that the Vatican should stick to matters of morality. That was his word. And it's clear here that Vance means personal morality, things to do with sex and sexuality, marriage, children, those kinds of things, which traditionally has been the kind of things that the church is known for speaking out on. But it's a very limited concept of morality. Because in fact, if we are approaching the world through a framework of morality, asking moral questions, we are asking about all of our life. If we're thinking about our common life through a moral lens, we are asking questions about social cohesion, about peace, about how we treat one another within our communities, but also our overseas neighbours. And this is precisely why someone like Pope Leo is speaking out against the Trump administration. Christians have long had a tradition of speaking prophetically. And by that, I don't mean predicting the future, which is what some people think by prophecy. I mean speaking prophetically to critique power. Former Prime Minister of Australia, Kevin Rudd, once said that it is the role of faith leaders to hold governments to account, to be the moral compass. And here again, it's so important that we think of moral compass in the broadest sense of that word. We are not policing personal sexuality and marriage and children. We are being the moral compass for how we shape our common lives, how we treat the most vulnerable and poor in our communities, and how we treat our neighbours, including neighbours we disagree with. If you're interested in these kinds of conversations, come and find out about what we do at the Wesley Centre.